There's a quiet thief beneath my jacket, stealing warmth from when I care, slipping fingers through the pocket where my better heart once stared. My voice trembles in the dim light, like it's trying to hide a crime, and the blues leans in to question what I lost along the time. The bartender's towel pauses as he listens for my shame, and the bass hums low reminders of the choices I can't tame. If redemption has a lantern that can soften what I lack, it might catch the quiet thief before she steals my comfort back. A quiet thief beneath my jacket, taking pieces of my fire, trading hope for bitter wisdom that I never did desire. If tomorrow brings me courage, let it break what I redact, all the secrets I've been hiding from the thief beneath my jacket. Speaks softly like it's guarding all my wounds, tracing murmurs of a past life cut in half by ancient moons. My breath fogs up the bottle like it's trying to leave a sign, and the night waits patient, listen to the fault lines in my spine. A lover's faded laughter sits like dust upon my chest, and it settles with the weight of all the things I once repressed. If she saw the trembling woman underneath this coat so black, she would meet the quiet thief that keeps me holding shadows back. A quiet thief beneath my jacket, haunting every midnight ache, stealing courage from the corners that I never meant to break. If salvation wants to claim me from the ruin she's attacked, let it chase the whisper, tremble where this thief has kept me trapped. Jacket steals the stories I deny, leaves me fragile in the lamplight with a truth I can't untie. If the dawn begins its healing, let it mend the soul she cracked, till the warmth returns in full and the thief steps further back. There are ashes on the laughter I forgot. ever say. From the nights where joy grew fragile and my smile began to cave, my voice shakes like loose foundation underneath this quiet room. And the blues curls near my rib cage like it's sweeping up my gloom. The bartender lifts his eyebrow like he knows the taste I chase, sees the memories dusted heavy on the corners of my face. If forgiveness warms the embers of the joy that time forgot, it will blow across the remnants where my laughter turned to rot. Ashes on the laughter I forgot, faded soft and smoky gray. Every joke a distant shadow I can't conjure back to play. If tomorrow finds my heartbeat in the things the past begot, let it sweep away the ashes on the laughter I forgot. The slide guitar draws circles round the spaces I once filled, echoes trembling through the memories my silence nearly killed. And the bass hums slow and heavy like it's warning me to breathe, while the night collects the fragments that I never dared relieve. A voice from long ago drifts through my wine glass, faint and warm, like a whisper through the rafters in a half-remembered storm. If the dawn could trace the outlines where my joy got overwrought, it would find a girl still searching for the laughter she forgot. Ashes on the laughter I forgot, wiped away with trembling grace. Every spark a fleeting memory I'm too tired to replace. If redemption shines tomorrow, let it polish what it's wrought, till the night forgives the cinders of the laughter I forgot. Scatter soft along the floor, let the morning breathe my sorrow through the cracks beneath the door. If salvation seeks the woman time has tenderly misplaced, let it lift her from the ashes where her laughter once was traced. There are cinders sleeping on her lips from every word she never spoke, burnt out stories left unwhispered in the ashes. ashes of her smoke. My voice falls like a feather through the stillness, drained and low, and the blues leans close beside me like it's listening to my glow. The bartender folds his arms like he's bracing for my truth, reading tremors in my breathing like a sign from weathered youth. If forgiveness warms the embers that these memories eclipse, it will rise from words unspoken where the cinders stain her lips. Cinders sleeping on her lip, where confession curls inside. Every spark a muted longing, she's too frightened to confide. If tomorrow brings me solace, let it melt the icy grips of the woman forged in silence, with the cinders on her lips. The slide guitar drifts softly like a flame about to die, tracing lines across my history that no tears could ever dry. The bass hums deep and ancient, like a hymn I can't forget, while the night paints every fracture in a glow of dim regret. Her shadow stirs behind me like it's hunting for a name, and I feel her breath remind me we're both carved from smoke and shame. If she touched my trembling heartbeat with the truth her silence slips, she would see the ash we share lies in the cinders on lips. Cinders sleeping on her lips, glowing faintly when she speaks. Every word a hidden ember, burning softer as she leaks. If redemption sees me fragile, let it rise in little sips, till the dawn forgives the woman with the cinders on her lips. Salvation wakes the ashes, let it warm these fingertips, so I breathe again in mercy from the cinders on her lips. Cold whiskey on a warm wrist drips a story down my arm, like a truth I didn't swallow, trying hard to do me harm. My voice trembles like a ribbon caught in wind that heart's pressing slow, and the blues curls near beside me where my fractured moments glow. The bartender wipes the counter like he's polishing my pain, seeing tears I haven't cried yet, growing heavy in the grain. If forgiveness finds a reason to embrace what I've dismissed, it might rest where whiskey lingers on the warmth upon my wrist. Cold whiskey on a warm wrist, where regret begins to weigh, where my heartbeat meets the quiet in a dim and fragile sway. If tomorrow brings me solace, let it rise through wounds unkissed, till the warmth defines a woman, not the whiskey on her wrist. The slide guitar hums gently like it's holding back a plea, tracing edges of the sorrow carved too deep inside of me. The bass rolls slow and steady like a train that's lost its steam, while the night reveals the corners of the stories I redeem. A reflection in the bar light shows a woman worn and brave, one who lost herself in shadows she once thought she had to save. If she knew the cold confession and the truth I coexist, she might warm the parts untouched by whiskey falling on my wrist. Cold whiskey on a warm wrist, painting portraits of the past, letting memories drip slowly from the moments built to last. If redemption comes to heal me with the strength I once dismissed, let it dry the silent sadness where the whiskey made my wrist. Cold whiskey, cold whiskey, cold whiskey. Cold whiskey on a warm wrist, let the night forgive my flaws, let the dawn uncover kindness in the stillness of my pause. If salvation sees me searching for the strength I can't resist, let it claim the woman hidden where the whiskey kissed her wrist. No whiskey. Days settle slower on her goodbyes than it ever did on me, clinging tight to every memory I pretend I set free. My voice shivers through the quiet like a fragile, trembling sigh, and the blues curls round my wrist like it's afraid to say goodbye. The bartender keeps wiping like he's sweeping off my shame, though the counter stays the same beneath the stories I can't claim. If forgiveness moves like powder, falling gentle through the skies, in my land where dust grows heavy on the weight of her goodbyes. Dust settles slower on her goodbyes, floating soft on what remains. Every speck a whispered moment from the ache inside my veins. If tomorrow clears the table where the truth in silence lies, let it lift the worn out remnants of a slow, reluctant goodbyes. The slide guitar falls aching like a tear that learned to crawl, mapping heartache through the spaces where her shadow lines the wall. The bass hums deep and solemn, like it's gathering all my sins, while the air grows thick with stories every time the dust begins. A phantom from her laughter stirs the dust across the light, and I feel its warmth remind me what was tender, what was right. If the dawn breathed through the ashes of the woman memory dies, it would see how slow the settling falls from her unresolved goodbyes. Dust settles slower on her goodbyes, holding tight to what she meant. Every shimmer caught in lamplight forms a fragile testament. If redemption dares to stir me where the broken truth complies, let it clean the lonely corners where her absence never dies. Ooh, ooh, dust settles slower on her goodbyes, gathering gentle in my chest. Let the morning sweep the sorrow I've been too undone to arrest. If salvation wakes at sunrise, let it clear my clouded eyes from the weight that fell so slowly in her quiet, timeless goodbye. Glass doorways keep her echo thin, barely reaching where I sit, like a whisper made of frost that the night can't fully fit. My voice hides in the reflections like a secret folded twice, and the blues leans on my shoulder like the weight of sacrifice. The bartender rubs a counter in a circle slow and wide, as if polishing the memories that I'm too worn out to hide. If forgiveness finds its footing at the edges of my skin, it will meet the quiet woman. Glass keeps soft and echo thin. Glass doorways keep her echo thin, lost in wind and amber haze. Every tremble barely reaching me through broken yesterdays. If tomorrow warms my conscience where her voice once lived within, let it close the space between us where her echo falls too thin. The slide guitar grows gentle like a sigh against the frame, tracing lines across the shadows where I keep her hidden name. The bass hums deep and hollow like an empty winter hall, while the lantern paints her silhouette in trembling on the wall. Her breath drifts faint behind the glass like a truth that fades to white, and I feel it skim my heartbeat like a soft, unsteady light. If the dawn could chase her outline from the cold that pulls her in, it might hear the ghost she left me through the doorway, echo thin. Glass doorways keep her echo thin, blurred in every fragile tone, every sound a faded secret I can barely call my own. If redemption fills the distance where her whispers once had been, let it seal the cracking silence where her echo turned too thin. Glass doorways keep her echo thin, but the night remembers whole. Let the morning clear the distance where her shadow touched my soul. If salvation hears her calling through the space I hold within, let it bring her voice back fully from the doorways left too thin. track mud across my soul, like she's claiming every scar, leaving footprints through my conscience from the doorway to the bar. My voice trembles in the lamplight, like it's scared to take control, while the blues drapes down beside me like a shroud across my soul. The bartender stops pouring, eyes like a weathered winter steel, seeing storms I've chased in circles every time I try to heal. If redemption wipes the mud off every truth her shadow stole, it might find the heart she covered when she stamped across my soul. Her boots track mud across my soul, leaving stains I can't undo. Every step a cold reminder of the things I thought I knew. If tomorrow comes to cleanse me, let it take its rightful toll, for the woman left her echoes treading muddy through my soul. The slide guitar moans swamp deep like it's crawling through the mire, and the bass rolls low and rumbling like it's sparking funeral fire. Her breath hangs thick around me like a promise laced with rust, while the night reveals the footprints of the trust I let combust. A whisper of her laughter cuts the quiet like a blade, and I feel the muddy shadows of the choices that I made. If the dawn could trace the patterns of the damage she unrolled, it would read the prints her boots left in the soil of my soul. Her boots track mud across my soul, staining truths I can't defend. Every mark a broken story I can't hide and can't amend. If salvation walks beside me where her steps still take their toll, let it lift me from the trenches of the mess she made me whole. Across my soul in a trail I can't deny. Let the morning wash the footprints where the heartbreak learned to lie. If forgiveness finds me filthy where her memory took control, let it cleanse the mud she left there on the corners of my soul. Her breath turns land in flames toward me like the night wants me to see, casting shadows of the woman I once hoped that I could be. And my voice drips warm and fragile like a wick afraid to shine, and the blues lean soft beside me, whispering what is mine. Bartender lifts his head like he can feel the flame adjust, reading stories in the flicker of a truth I've come to trust. If forgiveness moves in fire that a quiet breath sets free, it will glow in shifting lanterns where her warmth leans back to me. Her breath turns lantern flames toward me, pulling light where shadows rest. Every glow a quiet promise that I kept inside my chest. If tomorrow finds me steady where her warmth still longs to be, let it guide the flame she softened when the lantern turned to me. The slide guitar hums tender like it's swaying with the flame, tracing tremors of the longing I once carried without name. The bass hums deep behind me like a lullaby grown thin, while the night collects the warmth she leaves upon my trembling skin. Her whisper curls like candle smoke around the edges of my breath, and I feel it stir the fragile things I thought had turned to death. If the dawn saw how her breathing shaped the world I used to flee, it would honor where her exhale bent the lantern's flame to me. Her breath turns lantern flames toward me, lifting shadows from my face. Every flicker riding tenderness across the room's embrace. If redemption walks toward sunrise, holding truth she let me see, let it keep the flame that trembled when her breath leaned close to me. Her breath turns lantern flames toward me like a promise softly cast. Let the morning find the comfort in the moment she held fast. If salvation reaches for me through the warmth she set free, let the flame remember always how her breath turned it to me. Her fingertips leave bruises on the moonlight when she moves, tracing silver on the darkness like a truth she never proves. My voice crawls through the quiet like it's cautious to confess, and the blues leans in beside me like it knows the ache I pressed. The bartender stops his motion like the night is paused in place, seeing longing paint my shadow in a soft unsteady trace. If forgiveness holds a mirror to the secrets I ignite, it will show the bruised reflections left by hands that touch the night. Her fingertips leave bruises bruises on the moonlight, faint but true. Every mark a hidden story, only midnight ever knew. If tomorrow warms my trembling, where the past keeps holding tight, let it fade the gentle bruises she engraved upon the night. The sly guitar rings hollow like a plea beneath the stars, revealing constellations stitched through half-remembered scars. The bass hums low and heavy, like a sky that won't confess, while the lantern molds her silhouette in quiet, fractured press. A whisper from her memory touches soft against my spine, like a shiver from an echo I once foolishly called mine. If the dawn saw every shadow she imprinted out of sight, it would trace her faded bruises on the fragile moonlit light. Her fingertips leave bruises on the moonlight's trembling glow. Every shade a soft admission that I never let her know. If redemption seeks to hold me where her ghost still shines too bright, let it heal the tender markings she once etched across the night. On the moonlight as I wait, let the morning soften shadows where her tenderness left weight. If salvation meets me gazing where her memory burned its light, let it mend what she left shivering in the bruises of the night. Her memory hangs heavy in the cold hooks by the door, like a winter that I weathered but can't bear to face once more. My voice quivers through the lamplight like a chill I can't escape, and the blues leans in beside me like a shadow draped in shape. The bartender scans a corner where her coat once took its rest, like he knows the weight it carried when it clung against her chest. If forgiveness lives in fabrics that the night refused to shook, it still hangs in quiet remnants from the whispers in that hook. Her memory hangs heavy in the cold hooks, worn and dim, every thread a gentle echo of the life I lost with him. If tomorrow lifts the burden of the grief her leaving took, let it free the fading stories tangled deep within that hook. The slide guitar moans weathered like it's been beneath a weight, tracing lines across the sadness of a heart she didn't save. The bass hums low like footsteps she once echoed down the hall, while the quiet stirs her outline on the peeling plaster wall. Her scent still haunts the metal where her code once leaned its truth, and I feel it press my conscience like a bruise that stole my youth. If the dawn saw how her ghost clung to the rust the shadows shook, it would read the heaviness she left behind within that hook. Her memory hangs heavy in the cold hook, slow to fade, every sway a subtle relic of the choices I betrayed. If redemption graces morning where my silent hauntings look, let it lift the weighted fabric from the sorrow in that hook. Cold hooks when I breathe, let the morning strip the burden. I've been far too scared to leave. If salvation comes to shoulder what her absence overtook, let it take her weight from me, from the shadows on that hook. The regret drips down the bar lamp in a soft electric hum, like a ghost that learned to linger where my aching comes undone. My voice flows through the amber like a leaf without a stem, and the blues curls in beside me like it knows the shape of them. The bartender turns the switch twice like he's trying to revive little pieces of the courage I've forgotten to survive. If forgiveness holds a rhythm in this quiet midnight camp, it will hear her sorrow spilling where regret drips down the lamp. Her regret drips down the bar lamp, falling slow on worn out wood, tracing stories in the shadows that I never understood. If tomorrow brings me mercy, let it soften where I clamp all the pain this lamp remembers when regret drips from its clamp. The slide guitar sighs gentle, like it's watching me confess, mending fractures in the silence I've grown too afraid to bless. The bass hums low and steady as the bourbon stains my breath, and I feel the years behind me rise and settle like a death. A photograph tucked in my pocket warms beneath my trembling palm, of a woman I once trusted who was lightning after calm. If the dawn could see the outline of the truth I've kept intact, it would know why lamp and sorrow drip together in their pact. Her regret drips down the bar lamp, lighting pain from where I sit. Every glow a broken chapter, I was never fit to quit. If redemption hears my whisper, let it stitch the final stamp where the blues unwinds my memory and regret drips down the lamp. Drips down the bar lamp, and the night forgives my sin. Let the flicker warm the pieces I've grown too sore to begin. If salvation seeks a moment, let it spark beneath the dam where the glow and sorrow gather. As regret drips down the lamp. Her shadow learned to smoke without her in the corners of the night, where the lamp holds low forgiveness in a trembling amber light. My voice crawls through the doorway like a sinner caught in frost, and the blues curls tight around me like it's grieving what I lost. The bartender wipes a glass like he's polishing my past, and he knows the scent of heartbreak that my silence holds so fast. If redemption has a compass for the places I desert her, it will trace the fading woman whose own shadow learned without her. Her shadow learned to smoke without a blowing ghost she can't reclaim. Every curl of drifting silver whispering softly through her name. If tomorrow grants me mercy, let it soften where I blur, 'cause the night keeps teaching loneliness to smoke without its owner. The slide guitar bends mournful like the truth beneath my skin, and the bass hums ancient stories carved from where I once gave in. The darkness paints a halo on the sins I tried to hide, while the room grows thick with memories of the love I left outside. A whisper from a lover drips like smoke I can't pursue, and I feel her burn inside me like a bruise I never knew. If the dawn could hold my choices like a lantern sent to stir, it would see how far I've wandered from the shadow that loved her. Her shadow learned to smoke without a leaning back in muted grace, drawing quiet little circles no one else could dare replace. If salvation finds me trembling where the hours start to blur, let it meet the part that stayed behind, where her shadow learned without her. Her shadow learned to smoke without her in the stillness where I kneel. Let the morning cleanse the corners only broken hearts can feel. If forgiveness lights the ember of the woman I infer, let it reunite the truth I lost with the shadow left of her. Her silence leaves thumbprints on the bar far where I lean. Every mark a quiet warning of the truths I've left unseen. My voice drifts shivers like fragile vapor, trying hard not to dissolve. And the blues curls round my rib cage where old memories revolve. The bartender wipes the counter slow, as if he sees her shape carved in mist across the surface, like a ghost I can't escape. If forgiveness holds its footing where the warm and cold collide, it will trace the fading thumbprints of the words she never tried. Her silence leaves thumbprints on the bar fog, faint but deep, marking places where my heartache settled down instead of sleep. If tomorrow gives me courage to reclaim what night denied, let it clear the fog she branded with the truth she never tried. The slide guitar hums aching like it's riding on the glass, tracing every quiet moment we were too afraid to pass. The bass rolls slow and heavy like it's drowning in regret, while the lamplight flicks through whispers I can barely catch or let. Her breath still lingers ghost-like in the frost around my face, and I feel its fading ache replay the warmth I can't replace. If the dawn looked close enough into the mist where lies reside, it would see her silent story traced in thumbprints I denied. Her silence leaves thumbprints on the bar fog, small and slow, every shape a fragile echo of the things she couldn't show. If redemption lights the window where old shadows used to hide, let it warm the glass that captured all her hushes unsupplied. Leaves thumbprints on the bar fog as I breathe. Let the morning lift the traces she was too afraid to leave. If salvation clears the vapors of the story she implied, let it cherish what she whispered in the fog she left behind. Her voice fogs up the steel of my doubts with every breath she leaves on mine. Softening metal forged in sorrow, I believed was by design. My voice quivers in the hush like it's afraid to lose its weight, and the blues drapes down my shoulders like a chain I can't negate. The bartender hears the tension like a wire stretched to snap, pouring quiet into glasses while he listens to the laps. If forgiveness warms the iron of the truths I can't recount, it will rise with her soft whisper, fog the steel of my self-doubt. Her voice fogs up the steel of my doubts, breaking hardness in the mist. Every note a quiet hammer where my stubborn fears resist. If tomorrow wills me stronger where my weakness once held cloud, let it keep her breath remembered on the steel of my old doubts. The slide guitar crawls smoking like it's licking molten pain, tracing worlds I laid in heartbreak I could never quite restrain. The bass groans like a furnace that has cooled but not forgot, while the night draws out confessions from the iron I am not. A ghost of all her laughter drifts like steam on tempered chrome, and I feel its warmth remind me of a comfort once called home. If the dawn saw how her whisper struck the metal I'd redoubt, it would read the fog she softened from the steel I forged in doubt. Her voice fogs up the steel of my doubts, bending iron into tears. Every breath a gentle tremor, loosing years of welded fears. If redemption meets this metal where my shadows still hold clout, let it cool the burning edges of the steel I've lived without. Her voice fogs up the steel of my doubts, making frost from fire's glow. Let the morning find her warmth inside the armor I outgrow. If salvation sees me soften where her whisper carved me out, let it free me from the iron. And the ghosts I forged in doubt. Midnight moves inside my bones the moment I step through the haze, and the beat pulls on my heartbeat like it's known me for days. The slide guitar wraps round my spine like a whisper drenched in heat, while the bass keeps steady rhythm with the secrets beats at my feet. Her shadow's at my shoulder like a truth I can't unlearn. Every sway inside the dim light makes my quiet heartbeat turn. If forgiveness listens close enough to how this night atones, it will find the pulse that trembles when midnight moves my bones. Midnight moves inside my bones, rolling low through every breath, every step a slow confession of the life I live for death. If tomorrow wants to know me through the truths the night condones, let it feel the groove I carry when midnight shakes my bones. The drums tap slow and dirty like they're dancing with my shame, and the slide guitar curls softly like it's whispering my name. My voice rides on the rhythm like a flame that won't stay still, burning gentle through the shadows where I let the past distill. Her memory drifts near me like a song half out of tune, but the rhythm keeps on pulling like a fever-fed monsoon. If the dawn lights up the aftermath of everything I own, it will read the truth I'm carrying where midnight carves my bones. Midnight moves inside my bones, steady, sultry, fierce and slow. Every beat a revelation only whiskey seems to know. If redemption finds me breathless where the shadows overthrown, let it follow all the tremors where midnight made me know. Midnight moves inside my bones, keeping time with all my scars. Let the morning find me softened in the glow of fading bars. If salvation wants my confession, let the rhythm take the throne. For I'm only ever honest when midnight shakes my bones. Midnight shakes my across the floor I walk each night, painting iron-colored memories in the glow of dying light. My voice scrapes through the quiet like a nail on aging steel, and the blues clings to my shadow like it's trying hard to heal. The bartender barely glances. He's seen rust on hearts before, heard the creak of heavy moments in the hinges of the door. If forgiveness grows in meadows where sorrow used to dwell, it will bloom in tarnished silence where her footsteps once compelled. Rust blooms where her footsteps fell, color deep by time and pain, every echo shaped like warnings I could never quite contain. If tomorrow wipes the middle of the things I failed to tell, let it break the rustic garden where her footsteps once befell. The slide guitar rings weather like an iron chain set loose, tracing echoes through the damage that are leaving introduced. The bass moans low and hollow like a bridge that's grown too thin, while the night reveals the stories I've been keeping buried in. Her breath drifts cold behind me like a shadow dipped in red, and I feel the rust spread slowly where her goodbye still is tread. If the dawn scraped every surface where her presence used to swell, it would flake away the sorrow where her footsteps made me dwell. Rust blooms where her footsteps fell, gripping tight to every scene, every stain a quiet warning of the weight of what has been. If redemption was the hinges where her memories rebel, let it loosen all the moments where her footsteps left me still. Rust blooms where her footsteps fell, in the corners of my chest. Let the morning scrub the iron where her shadow came to rest. If salvation sees the places where decay rings like a bell, let it cleanse the rust she planted where her footsteps once befell. There's salt on the knuckles of her memory where the shoreline meets my skin, where the tides of old forgiveness roll the secrets I've kept in. My voice cracks like a seashell, split apart by years of tide, and the blue sways in beside me like it's drifting from her side. The bartender lights a candle like a beacon meant for ghosts, and it flickers in the rhythm of the truths I fear the most. If redemption sails at sunrise through the storms inside of me, it will wash the salted remnants of the woman I can't free. Salt on the knuckles of her memory, stinging gently when I breathe. Every grain a soft reminder of the love I couldn't leave. If tomorrow lifts the burden that these tides refuse to see, let it rinse away the salt she left in quiet, keeping me. The slide guitar cries ocean worn like a gull above the wreck, tracing wounds the waves uncovered on the shoreline of my neck. The bass hums deep beneath me like a pull I can't ignore, while the night shapes her reflection in the foam along the floor. Her laughter drifts like driftwood through the silence on my tongue, and I taste the distant sweetness of a woman left unsung. If the dawn could read the map of all the storms she formed in me, it would feel the salted fingerprints of who I used to be. Salt on the knuckles of her memory, carved in ties that won't relent. Every tear a little ocean in the space where I repent. If salvation meets me windblown, let it land in reverie, where the waves return the heartbeat she kept salted into me. Salt on the knuckles of her memory, fading soft at break of light. Let the morning cleanse the shorelines where she held me through the night. If forgiveness finds me drifting where the tide calls endlessly, let it soothe the salted bruises of the memory left in me. She leaves her echo on empty glasses, like a whisper carved in rings, where the night collects her secrets in the dust the lamplight brings. My voice curls through the quiet like a ribbon made of smoke, and the blue sits down beside me like an old familiar cloak. The bartender folds his rag like he's sealing all my fears, watching shadows on the counter trace the timelines of my tears. If forgiveness holds a moment in the quiet dusk that passes, it will rise in faint reflection where her echo stains the glasses. She leaves her echo on empty glasses, cold and hollow in their shine. Every ring a whispered memory she forgot was once mine. If tomorrow finds me softer, let it lift what sorrow masses, where her voice still lingers fragile on the rims of empty glasses. The slide guitar moans gently like it's yearning to confess, sketching outlines of the stories I could never quite address. The bass hums deep and steady like a vow I never kept, while the room grows dense with silence where our quiet ending slept. Her laughter, faint as dying light, returns in scattered tones, and I feel it press my conscience through the marrow of my bones. If the dawn looks through the ruins of the woman night surpasses, it will witness ghosts like murmurs left on half-forgotten glasses. She leaves her echo on empty glasses, glimmering where shadows bloom. Every shape a dim reminder of what drifted toward its doom. If redemption seeks to hold me in the dawn that softly passes, let it see the truths I'm saving in her echoes on the glasses. Let the night forgive the heartbreak I no longer can begin. If salvation waits at sunrise, let it find the girl who passes through the ghost of whispered memories on the rims of empty glasses. She left her sins on my shoulders like a coat I didn't choose. And the way began to whisper all the truths I tried to lose. My voice shakes in the lamplight like it's searching for a home, while the blues leans in beside me, sworn to never let me roam. The bartender keeps staring like he's reading every sigh. I've been slow along the counter like he's watching time go by. If forgiveness walks beside me on the paths where trust erodes, it might trace the sin she left me in the cracks between these roads. She left her sins on my shoulders, heavy as a winter night. Every bruise a quiet shadow in the corners out of sight. If tomorrow brings me mercy, let it lighten what corrodes, 'cause I've carried silent sorrow through the weight of borrowed load. The slide guitar moves gently like it's warning me to breathe, and the bass hums deep reminders of the scars I can't unsheath. Her memory is a lantern flickering in echoes old, painting warmth across my conscience in a glow both sharp and cold. A whisper from her past life curls like smoke beneath my skin, and it lingers like a promise I can't outrun or begin. If the dawn could break the shackles of the hurt her leaving sold, it would see the woman trembling under burdens she bestowed. She left her sins on my shoulders, stitching stories in a bone. Every heartbeat holds a burden I've been scared to face alone. If redemption seeks to claim me from the ache her leaving owed, let it lift the ghost she planted in the weight of downturned roads. Salvation finds me steady where her shadows once overflowed, I'll return what wasn't mine and release her borrowed She walks like a promise, half broken, top it heavy in the chest. with a star that hides a battle she could never quite confess. My voice slips into a shadow like it's searching for a key, and the blues wraps round us both like stories spilling out of me. The bass swings low and dirty, drawing tension up my spine, while the slide guitar glides hungry through the spaces she defines. If forgiveness sees a fracture that her quiet truth has spoken, it will hear the way she moves, like a promise left half broken. She walks like a promise half broken, carved in steps that never heal. Every sway a hidden tremor she's too careful to reveal. If tomorrow seeks a heartbeat, in the echo she's unspoken, let it trace the tender ruin of a promise left half broken. The snare tap, soft but steady, like a countdown through the room, and her presence stirs the lamplight like a flower left to bloom. My breath follows her reflection like a shadow yearning home, while the night paints quiet stories in the paths where she has roamed. Her voice curls like a ribbon, soaked in bourbon's warmer hue, and I feel it scratch the surface of the truths I never knew. If the dawn could read the rhythm of the fracture she's awoken, it would learn the way she's shaped, like a promise left half broken. She walks like a promise half broken, trembling soft beneath her grace. Every glance a window cracked in time, and longing I can't chase. If redemption sees her quiet in the fragility she's spoken, let it heal the aching cadence of a promise left half broken. Salvation hears her footsteps where my heart remains unspoken. Let it hold the truth she carries, like a promise left half broken. cinder sleeping on her lips from every word she never spoke. Burnt out stories left unwhispered in the ashes of her smoke. My voice falls like shears, like words on the street on trip, and the bass begins its heartbeat where my memories are in heartbeat. Forgotten of loneliness, where our promise is uncouth, it will find the breath we wasted in that fogged up final booth. The last kiss in a fogged up booth, warm and fading in the haze. Every sigh a dying lantern, breathing through the smoky maze. If tomorrow dares to ask me what I lost or what I knew, I will show it where I trembled in that booth I shared with you. The slide guitar graves softly like it's tracing when we strayed, like constellation, the crusher reed that no tears could ever dry. The bass sounds deep and ancient, like a hymn I can't forget, while the night paints every fracture in a glow of dim regret. Her shadow stirs behind me like it's hunting for a name, and I feel her breath remind me we're both carved from smoke and shame. If she touched my trembling heartbeat with the truth her silence slips, she would see the ash we share lies in the cinders on our lips. Cinders sleeping on her lips, glowing faintly when she speaks. Every word a hidden ember, burning softer as she leaks. If redemption sees me fragile, let it rise in little sips, till the dawn forgives the woman with the cinders on her lips. Cinders sleeping on her lips, like confessions left to fall. Let the morning find me gentle where the night once held me thrall. If salvation wakes the ashes, let it warm these fingertips, so I breathe again in mercy from the cinders on her lips. Night breaks stones into her hair with every sigh I let collapse, twisting lightning through the memories that settle in her laps. My voice shimmers through the hush like it's half afraid to break, and the blues curls close beside me like a tremor in the quake. The bartender lights a candlelight, he's trying to calm the skies, reading rainfall in the corners of the shadows near my eyes. If forgiveness rides the thunder where our broken truths declare, it will see the storms unraveled in the braids along her hair. The night breaks storms into her hair, soft and violent all at once. Every thread a quiet warning of the truths I can't confront. If tomorrow steadies lightning, I've been too worn down to bear. Let it soothe the aching with a braided deep into her hair. Slide guitar draws thunder lines down the back of every bruise, telling stories through the echoes of the tempest I misuse. The bass rolls low and heavy like a sky about to break, and in the room feels charged with heartache only darkness knows to wait. Her laughter sparks like distant light, faint but colored by the rain, and I feel it flicker gently, every hidden pain. If the dawn looked through the storm clouds of the woman I repaired, it would find 1,000 tempests tied like ribbons through her hair. Heartbreak storms into her hair, weaving thunder into grace. Every curl a softened promise built from shadows I can't chase. If redemption warms the rainfall pouring down the truce we wear, let it brush the gentle storm winds tangled deep within her hair. Till the lantern's dim inside, let the morning loosen sorrows that the midnight won't deny. If salvation meets the tempest where our broken hearts repair, let it calm the storm I whisper into braids along her hair. When the night refused to speak, every syllable a tremor carved in plaster, worn and weak. My voice melts into the silence like a shadow losing form, and the blues curls quiet near me like a secret kept half warm. The bartender lifts his lantern like he's searching for her ghost, seeing shadows in the corners where her truth returned the most. If forgiveness lives and echoes that the stillness never hindered, it will rise from every whisper that these fragile walls remembered. The walls remember what she whispered, faint and trembling in the grain. Every word a dusty phantom in the timber soaked with pain. If tomorrow breaks the silence where our stories once were hindered, let it free the truth she left me in the murmurs walls remembered. The slide guitar moans hollow like it's speaking from the frame, tracing lines across the bruises I've been too afraid to name. The bass hums low beneath me like it's holding up the room, while the floorboards carry footprints left by love I can't exhume. Her breath still lingers lightly like a fingerprint on air, and I feel it grip my conscience with a tenderness I wear. If the dawn looked through the plaster where her sorrow once had simmered, it would find her softer echoes where the walls still keep her whisper. The walls remember what she whispered, every hum and hidden vow, fragments soften in the lamplight where my shadows settle now. If redemption meets me quiet in the truth she once delivered, let it mend the fragile stories that these memory walls considered. Cold and thin, let the morning warm the fractures where her sorrow settled in. If salvation hears her memory in the places dust has gathered, let it honor what she whispered in the walls that never shattered. The window blushes when she nears it, fogging soft beneath her side, like the glass is shy of touching all the warmth she can't deny. My voice trembles through the twilight, like a candle losing light. Beside her, like a shadow dressed in light. The bartender adjusts the curtains, like he's protecting something frail, watching lamplight chase her outline, like a ship that lost its sail. If forgiveness finds a moment where her breath and glass commit, it will blush the way the window does whenever she stands near it. The window blushes when she nears it, glowing faint beneath her heat. Every breath she presses forward makes the night feel more complete. If tomorrow reads the warmth where fragile silhouettes admit, let it honor all the stories where the window leaned to fit. The slide guitar drifts ultra like a whisper around her frame, tracing curves the night remembers, though I never learned her name. The bass hums low and steady like a lover holding back, while her shadow swirls an ember like a memory off the track. Her presence warms a corner where my guilt still likes to hide, and I feel the fragile tension pulling soft against my pride. If the dawn looked through the glass she left her imprint writ, it would see how much the wind window blushed when she was close to it. The window blushes when she nears it, glazing fog on every turn, every shimmer shaped like longing. In the glow the candles burn. If redemption seeks the softness of the truce I omit, let it warm the fragile stories where her breath made windows flit. Blushes when she nears it, trembling gentle in the glow. Let the morning find the reason for the warmth it came to know. If salvation reads her presence in the fog the night permits, let it hold the tender moment when the window flush for it. The window fog remembers me in shapes I can't deny, like the ghosts of distant choices drawing halos as they cry. My voice moves through the quiet like a flame that's lost its glow, and the blues begins its whisper where the colder breezes blow. The barroom hums in shadows with a memory of its own, while the slide guitar comes searching for the ache I've never shown. If forgiveness finds the outline of the woman meant to be, it will start inside the traces that the window fog sees me. The window fog remembers me, every breath I fail to hide, every shape a soft confession pressed against the other side. If tomorrow clears the outlines, let it show me mercy free. For tonight I'm drawn in silence where the window fog knows me. The bartender dims a lantern as he listens for my voice, and the bass begins its murmur like it's weighing every choice. A shadow from a broken love returns to haunt the glass, and I feel the past unravel through the patterns I trespass. My fingertips trace circles where the warmth begins to fade, and the blues takes hold of stories I was never meant to trade. If the sunrise finds me shivering where the truth begins to flee, it will witness what I whispered where the window fog framed me. The window fog remembers me, holds the memories that I shed, drawing echoes of a woman who once wished for love instead. If redemption clears the picture, let it match what's left in me, in the fragile fading sketches where the window fog sees me. Let it rise and let me be. For the night still knows my shadow. And the window fog knows me. There's a place where neon leaks into my bones and settles deep, where the shadows press like memories and never learn to sleep. My voice drifts through the stillness like a ghost that lost her hymn, and the blues pulls up a chair beside the aching in my limbs. The bartender folds a napkin like he's bracing for the truth, while the bass begins its murmur with the patience of my youth. If forgiveness finds a doorway through the cracks of broken tones, it will glow the way the night does when the neon hits my bone. Where the neon leaks into my bones, I remember what I've been. Every fracture lit in colors that I'm tired of hiding in. If tomorrow paints me softer, let it wash the undertones of the woman drenched in shadows, where the neon meets her bones. The slide guitar moves slowly like it's wading through my scars, echoing the faded truths I left in corner bars. My heartbeat shakes the table like it's begging me to speak, yet my words keep falling fragile like a flame that's grown too weak. A memory of someone I once trusted shivers near, and her laughter breaks like glass against the edges of my fear. If she knew the glow inside me cracks in flicker painted zones, she might touch the fragile places where the neon haunts my bones. Where the neon leaks into my bones, casting visions in the air. Every sorrow glows in amber like a lantern of despair. If redemption starts its healing where the coldest color shone, let it meet the ghost inside me, where the neon warm my bones. where she carves a woman out of me. The world forgot to see, turning quiet desperation in a fractured poetry. My voice rolls through the low light like a flame that barely holds, and the blue sits down beside me, whispering truths in smoky folds. The bartender knows the tremble in the hand I try to steady, sees the battles in my breathing and the sorrow always ready. If forgiveness has a doorway through the dark where I should be, it might open on the woman whiskey carved out of me. Whiskey carves a woman out of me with every sip I take, every swallow loosening secrets I've been dying not to break. If tomorrow brings me comfort, let it rise and let it see all the shapes I tried to shadow where the whiskey sculpted me. The slide guitar pulls softly at the corners of my doubt, tracing curves of old decisions I can't seem to live without. My breath trembles in the lantern as it flickers off the glass, and the bass hums ancient warnings of the nights I let collapse. A silhouette from yesterday walks past in phantom form, and I feel her linger softly like a memory grown warm. If she ever knew the woman that the night still tries to free, she might hold the broken pieces whiskey carved beneath my plea. Whiskey carves a woman out of me, sharper where I'm torn, soft where I've been hollow, bold where I've been worn. If redemption hears me whisper through the truths I oversee, let it carve a gentler future in the stone that shapes me. Whiskey carves a woman out of me and leaves her in the glow where the shadows make her honest and the lamplight makes her slow. If salvation finds her standing where the night refused to flee, let it know the ghost behind her is the woman carved from me. Whiskey runs a river in her voice, warm and raw and barely tamed, pouring truth through every tremble like her sorrow's unashamed. My breath rides on a cadence like a sail in reckless wind, and the blues curls tight around me like a lover wearing thin. The bass rolls thick and honey in a slow intoxicant, while the slide guitar confesses when my soul can't say outright. If forgiveness here's a river where her sound becomes my choice, it will drift along the currents where the whiskey claims her voice. Whiskey runs a river in her voice, pouring low through every word, every phrase a burning story only night has truly heard. If tomorrow seeks the remnants of the things I can't rejoice, let it follow where my heartbeat drinks the river in her voice. The drums tap soft and steady like a pulse she carved in mine, and the groove folds around shadows I once tried to undermine. Her tone slips through the lamplight like a gold warm undertow, pulling memories from the places I don't dare to let them show. Her whisper breaks my boundaries like a flood without regret, and I drown inside the rhythm of a truth I can't forget. If the dawn reveals the damage from the words she made her choice, it will find the flood still rising from the whiskey in her voice. Whiskey runs a river in her voice, rushing slow through aching space. Every drop a quiet heartbreak painted soft upon my face. If redemption calms the flooding where old echoes still rejoice, let it soothe the burning current in the river of her voice. Salvation wants my truth, let the river make its choice. For I'm drifting in the whiskey that she carries in her voice. Whiskey wrote her name in my pulse with every swallow that I dared, carving letters through my rib cage where the heart was left impaired. My voice trembles through the quiet like a message half erased, and the blues rest on my shoulder like a wound I've never faced. Bartender watches softly like he's read the script before, seeing rhythm in my breathing that betrays me to the core. If forgiveness hears the thumping where her memory convulsed, it will read the trembling stories whiskey inked into my pulse. Whiskey wrote a name in my pulse, pounding deep beneath the skin. Every beat a quiet warning of the love I lost within. If tomorrow slows the aching that my heartbeat can't repulse, let it fade the etched devotion whiskey carved into my pulse. guitar sighs heavy like it knows the truth I cage, tracing echoes through the chambers where I locked away her rage. The bass hums low and mournful like a tremor held too long, while the night reveals the cadence of a heart once beating strong. Her laughter flickers faintly like a spark inside a vein, and I feel it crawl like lightning through the corridors of pain. If the dawn looked close enough to where her memory convulsed, it would read a name engraved in every beat that shakes my pulse. Whiskey wrote a name in my pulse, trembling slow in shadowed light. Every throb a quiet echo of the things I failed to fight. If redemption frees my heartbeat from the weight it won't expose, let it calm the ancient letters. Whiskey bled into my pulse. Not to die. If salvation seeks the rhythm where a shadow once convulsed, let it breathe me back to quiet from the whispers in my pulse.